beautiful to be with you. So today I'm going to talk about why sensuality is often taught wrong, like straight up, and why I actually cringe when I often see other videos or content around how to be a sensual feminine woman. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so first off, I'm Shay, if you're new. If you love this topic, if you love the topic about being fully expressed, masculine, feminine dynamics, how to communicate more effectively, and how to be sensual, really, then subscribe if you're new here, and you'll be able to keep in touch with all of my new videos that come out. So I'm not saying that the sensuality movement is bad at all. It's fantastic that more people want to learn how to be in their sensual bodies and express in this kind of way. The problem is there are so many videos online that have so many views, and I'm just like astounded at what is being taught. And it honestly makes me frustrated, but more sad than anything else, because the thing is, it's missing the point entirely, missing it entirely. So here are the things that are usually taught in sensuality, feminine embodiment, how to be magnetic, how to be radiant, all of these kinds of teaching. These are the usual teachings. So often, one of the tips that's usually shared is, oh, that was fun. Do you like these earrings, by the way? I think they're so pretty. So one of the tips that is usually shared is to touch your hair and your face a lot. So if you want to be more of a sensual woman, touch your hair and touch your face and touch your body a lot. All right, why don't I like that tip? Well, for one, it's true. When you are more sensual, this is a natural thing to do. But that's the point. It is natural. You're not trying to act sensual. You're not trying to perform sensuality. Touching your hair and body and face and everything, that's not going to magically make you feel more sensual when you're coming at it from that kind of direction. The reason why is because it's not coming from you within feeling that. It's coming from an idea and a concept that you have to do that in order to look sensual. Now, the caveat here is touching yourself mindfully with full awareness, not because, oh, they told me in the video to touch myself, but to actually feel, to actually be connected to your senses as you do that, will drop you into a more sensual state of being. But I'm talking about the tip that's just like, oh, if you do this, you'll look more sensual. Yeah, you will, but it's not real unless you really feel it. So when you're connected to your sense of touch, when you're actually focusing on touch, then it feels good to touch. And you'll naturally want to keep doing it. Not because you should, not because they told you to, but because it feels good. That is it. Another tip that is often shared is dress very feminine to be sensual. So really put time and effort into wearing flowy dresses and a little bit revealing, but also mysterious. And again, it's like, that's performing sensuality. Someone could be dressed in the most incredible way and be totally disconnected from their bodies because they're stuck in their mind. So again, they look sensual, but they might as well be a wax figure because nothing's actually happening within their senses. That is the whole point of sensuality. It is your sensual experience. So your senses are touch, taste, smell, feel, hear. We're going to stick with the 5. So again, it's touch. Rather than dress in the feminine way that you think feminine looks like, dress what feels good. Wear something that feels good on your skin. For some reason, tight, long sleeve things actually feel amazing on my skin. I don't know why. This is also really nice material. Also, I have this dress and the fabric is insanely soft and light, and I love that dress so much. I got 3 more made in different colors so I could wear them. The dress has no shape to it. It's literally like just a huge drapey thing. You can't see the shape of my body. This dress could fit all sizes pretty much. And I have gotten the most compliments on that dress than anything else that I've ever worn. And I got it made for myself, so everyone's like, get it made for me too. And it is beautiful, but it's really about when I'm wearing it, it feels so good to have the fabric like brush against my skin, and it kind of trails behind me, and then when I sit down I gather it up around my legs, and it feels like this really soft, beautiful fabric draped on me. You know when you have a beautiful scarf or a pashmina and you're like, it's like wearing that. So when I wear something that feels good, I naturally want to be in my body more to keep experiencing the feeling good. So I'm more sensual, connected to my body. Rather than wearing something that does not feel comfortable, but it should look good, but it feels so uncomfortable that I don't want to be connected to my body while I wear it because it's feeling super tight around my belly and I can't really walk properly, and it's like it's like gathers in weird places. So I'm going to naturally want to disconnect from my body so I don't have to feel that discomfort. Then I will be less in my sensual experience. So it's not about what you should wear, it's more about dress what feels good. That's the point. So often it's shared to walk slowly. Walk very slowly, and that looks very sensual. Here's an example. Okay, I was being playful there, but my mind was like on the fact that I was filming this and walking slowly. I wasn't really feeling my body at all in that. But again, I was performing sensuality. What good is it if you're performing sensuality? It's like you're doing that for someone else. Sensual embodiment, if you're really here and you want to feel sensual, it's about you, your experience, what you want to feel. Not what it looks like, not so someone can perceive you as sensual. So really, right now in this moment, get clear. Why do you feel like you want to learn how to be more sensual? Is it really for you? Or is it because there's this idea that you should? Because you must not be already, because you're not feminine enough, because sensual people are more attractive, because you want to get the guy, all of this shit. You are enough already. You are a sensual being already because you have senses, because you are in a human body. And it's not going to feel good putting on an act, especially if you're looking for connection, because you're not really connecting from the truth of who you are in that moment. You're connecting from a performed you. So even if they connect with that, they're connecting with the performance of you, not you. So get clear, why are you doing this? If it's for you, then don't do the performances. Don't take the tips that are just about what sensuality looks like. Go deeper. Feel. Be willing to feel yourself. That is true sensuality, and that is actually mindful living, engaged living, living through radiance, full presence, because our senses bring us into the present moment. because our body is always here right now. It can't be anywhere else. Our mind can. Sensuality drops you into the body, into the present moment, out of anxiety, fear, worries. That's why it feels so damn good. So this point about walking slowly, yeah, when you're feeling more sensual, you will walk more slowly, naturally. But don't try to start walking slowly because it should look that way. Instead, connect with your body. Realize that your mind might want you to be the place where you're going already. Your mind might try to move your body super fast. But remember that your body has its own pace. Your body can never match the movement of your mind. If it could, then I would be in Hawaii right now, instantly, because my mind is already there. So let your body be in its own pace and rhythm. Drop into the feeling of the floor under your feet, your breath moving, how your clothes feel and brush against your skin as you're walking. Then naturally you will walk more slow. Not because you have to, because it feels good. There are so many more tips, but I'm really just going to keep it to these few. Know that I have so many more videos on this. The other one is make sounds. It's often shared, or make little moaning sounds. Use a very sensual voice. Start talking more slowly and deeply, and put different emphasis on different words. Almost like every word is... Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay. Yeah, it sounded sensual, right? And it actually felt sensual inside, but the point is, again, what is one of your senses? Hear, what you hear. So sound, when you're connected to sound, you will naturally drop into speaking, or rather being aware of the sound of your voice. And it's kind of like you naturally tune yourself more into a voice that sounds and feels good when you speak, because you're aware of it. But if you're super unaware of your voice and you're just talking like this, and then it's like, whoa, when you listen to yourself, you're like, oh, that feels funny. And then you drop down deeper and talk from a different place, because you're connected to the experience of the sound and the feeling of it. When you are more sensual, connected to your senses, focused on your senses, then you are going to be naturally making little sounds like, like when you eat something. Now, eating is an extremely sensual experience. I actually have a meditation about sensual eating. It takes you through an entire journey. It is revolutionary, and it is also, by the way, something that helped me heal from 10 years ago when I was dealing with an eating disorder. So a decade ago, I came across sensual eating, and that really helped me. Now it's just something that's like, makes everything better because it tastes so damn good. I mean, have you ever eaten a meal and not really tasted it? Gotten to the end of the meal and been like, oh, I missed that whole experience because your mind was somewhere else. So the thing with sensuality is, one sensual experience like taste can create the response of another sensual experience like sound naturally. So you're eating, and because it tastes so good, you're so connected to the taste, you're more naturally going to make sounds. But not because it's a performance, because it tastes so damn good, or it feels so damn good. Like you sit down at the end of a long day, and how good it feels to sit down on that soft surface and put the blanket around you and just like, because you return to your body in that moment. So sounds are very sensual, and they will happen when you're connected to your body. Okay, I can talk about this for hours, literally. That's it for today. I'll be doing more videos on this, and know that if this is something you want to dive in deeper, I offer one-to-one mentorship on masculine, feminine embodiment. The reason why I say masculine and feminine is because I work with both men and women. I work with sensual embodiment and also fully expressed communication. I actually have a communication course that I'm leading with my partner starting super soon in a few days. You can also catch the recording of that course as well. I know that's a little bit off topic to sensuality, but I just want to share with you the dynamic range of what I offer, which, by the way, all of the work that I do offer, the commonality between all of it is the fact that it is about you being more fully expressed, powerful, confident in yourself and in your relationships. I want that for you, which is why I create this content. So connect with me, comment, like, share, or even come onto Instagram where I'm active daily as well. And you can message me there and interact there as well. Have a beautiful day. I hope this helped. I hope this dispels some of the myths. And please use your discernment. If you're learning about sensuality and it has those kind of tips to it and they feel quite surface, know that there is something deeper. It's not about the performance, it's not about how it looks. There's a deeper experience. That is the key. Connect to that and you'll really feel that. You won't feel like this fraud trying to act sensual. You will truly feel sensual. Okay, lots of love. Mwah.